one through. Let's hope. Hello, Colin. Let's just hope today, because if it doesn't work today, it's the end. Hi, Andy. Good afternoon to you as well, pal. I'm on the back on the laptop that I used to use many moons ago. And if it doesn't work on here, that's I haven't got anything else I can think of. So there you go. Well, what's the point if it doesn't work? The only other option I've got, which I might try on, if this goes wrong today, that is, I might try, instead of using OBS, go straight and use Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, StreamYard, because I don't use it enough now. Only 3 days a week, so 3 4s is 12 plus maybe another couple, so I'm not going to go anywhere near the limit I'm allowed for free. Hello Angels, Brian, good afternoon mate. Right, let's get the sign off. So I'm looking at the wrong computer now to take things off, because it's reversal. Right, we'll go there and hopefully, yo, there you go. Now I've gone back to, I'm on, as I say, I'm on the laptop, so all the videos that I used to take every day of me little layout in the sitting room are now on this computer, on the laptop, so I can show those now. I'm going to try and do some more of them. Hi Anthony, I sneak in, quietly put a whoopee cushion on Chris's chair, wave high and go back to work. Break between classes, stay well. Okay, Anthony, good morning and have a nice dinner when you get to it and all that scrap. Hello, now, here we go. Daniel, Stockton Junction. Yeah, nearly remembered it. I nearly called you Stuart. Yeah, let's have a sound check. Sound okay? Everything? Picture, this, that and the other? Hello Lee. As I say, this is in a way a test as well as a stream, because as I said, if it goes wrong today we're in trouble, or I'm in trouble. Alright, so I've got 2 lots of chat up. 5-5, oh good, that's better. Is it any better or worse than what it has been? Let's go back to that. I'm still on green in the light, so that's good. Right, let's have a weather check. I'll look out the window and all I can see is a misty old Edinburgh. I can just about see the castle, which is about 5 miles away, something like that. It's very hazy and misty and horrible. Better. Good. I don't understand it because the actual computer is it's quite a decent like memory, this, that and the other, so I don't know, I understand why it's crap. Heavy rain in Lane. Oh, hello again, Tony Northeastern. How are we doing? How are we doing? 5 likes, yay. You can hear me. I'm shouting loud enough, Tony, so you should be able to hear me. Nah. I honestly don't know why the other computer doesn't like me. It does everything I ask it all day long. Then in the last 2 weeks it's just been to put a phrase on it, a load of shite. So, it looks like I've got to go back to the broken laptop. which is a bit of a bummer because I wanted to get it fixed. So if I get it fixed, I won't be able to live stream at this rate. I've got other computers which I might try. Alright. DVT, isn't that, is right, don't shout at me where you can't. Is that a class 225, the DVT? Or am I thinking a load of crap? Andy. I finished. Now I've only got one camera at the moment because at the moment, as I say, I'm more to try and just get things going again. I printed after the stream yesterday. Oh, let's see if I can get this in. Right, what I'm going to do is going to make me bigger. I think that's the easiest way. What I should do is make another. In fact, scrub around that. Ooh, what doing? Oh, leave it. Right, I'm just going to show this. Right, I made the steps for the signal box, which is steps and walkabout sort of thing, like that. Did the roof, and I will. Nice little roof with a chimney. And I did the end bits, but it's pointless trying to show them. So we have the chimney on top of that stupid subscribe thing's in the way. But that's it. Everything now is finished for that. I've just got to paint it and stick it all together. So I'm now on to other bits of the puzzle, as they say. Right, doesn't matter how good the PC is, it's about graphics card. If you use onboard graphics, after all, processor, if you have decent graphics. I think, I'm not certain on this one, and I don't want to move it because at the moment anyway. Nah, it's not the weather. Definitely. I mean, if it was the weather, the laptop would go, and the weather's not affected anything else that I've got, so can't see it being there. But I would have thought the laptop was possibly older than everything that I've got in the computer. I built the computer. It's not a bought one. That's not a kit, Tony. That's I printed it, 3D printing. That's the Hogsmeade. So in other words, it's Gothland Station on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Or where are we? I've got a picture of it, so probably be easier to show that than. Now this has got writing on it, but as I say, up. That's what it looks like. As I say, I need to sort out the cameras. I never even thought about showing things today. As I say, I've been out twice today already. Went from eating morning rolls, and then my daughter and I went down normal shopping. No, it's great. It's all grey at the moment. It's got to be sort of sandstone. In fact, I think that's red brick. I'm not actually certain. I need to actually look at the. Okay, it's a platform box. I think, I don't know if it is platform or on the actual track. The last thing I know that's on the platforms is a footbridge, so I've got a feeling it's just after, but I'm not, as I say, I'm not completely certain. But I'm building my own platforms anyway. Look, my daughter's bought an omelette machine, and we have two. They feel heavy, Cal. Probably alright. Yeah, well, I know what I'm getting for the next 6 months. Omelettes. I'm going to have to move me, because that's the worst thing. You don't see that subscribe thing on OBS. So let's move me. Oh, wrong one. Right, let's move me over here. Put that up there. Now I can make me bigger, and I can show you properly, or maybe properly. Right, let's try that. That's better. Right, let's hold it that way. Try not to drop it. As that say? It's even got a fireplace inside, which I think is brilliant. I ain't got a pencil. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let's see that. Right, tilt. Just at the back there. Well, there is the fireplace. So I'm gonna obviously paint a bit of a fire in there, I think. Well, look at it. Oh, I've just had a look. There's actually quite a bit of meat to sort of drill a hole in to make, possibly put in a flickering LED. I was looking at lamps yesterday, lamp standards and things. I might even go for them. Get them shortly. Right, what are we up to? Yeah. The biggest problem I've got at the moment, Andy, Tony, is getting the brickwork on them. I tried getting a brick wall, extending it lengthways, or widthways, sorry. So bricks went both ways, sort of thing, and then hollowed it out so I didn't waste so much filament, but they all went wrong. So I'm getting there. I'm getting used to CAD and sort of CADs. I'm using Tinkercad and it's not exactly brilliant. Right, where was it? I hear, but working on vid for my channel. Oh no, it's said near the end of the month for the running trains one, didn't you? Yeah, but I'm having trouble with one of my printers at the moment. I can't set it up properly at the moment. I don't know what I've done to it, but I'm having problems. So I'm down to one printer, and if I print anything big, I can't print. Like I would print something big and just carry on printing other stuff until both are finished, and then possibly swap over and do something big on the other one, and to sort of keep them going. But I can't at the moment. I don't know what I've done to the other one. I really don't. I might go back to square one, reset it completely, take off the automatic bed leveler, and go manual for a little while on it and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not very good at painting though. That's the only problem. But I think in there I could. That's why if it had been a flickering light, you'd actually see it outside. I also where I get my files from to print this stuff, they've got the levers for the signal boxes, but you have to have supports. You put supports in, then you have the problem of getting the supports off, and that's where everything gets broken. On this piece that I made today, there's two breaks on that, which I can obviously I can glue them, but I've broken one of these here, well, you can't see, doesn't matter. One of the cross members anyway. One of the steps is broken. But as I say, it's just a glue job. So yeah, don't talk about lighting. Oh, sorry. my lighting's free though. I wish I got free electricity or someone paid my bill. I'd have more stuff from him than what I've got. At the moment in the house that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 computers running. I've got the 2 here. I've got my own server for me. I've got a website which is on, and anything else I want is on that computer. All I pay for is my domain name. And then I've got the computer in the sitting room that I use all the time for everything. And then I've got one connected to the telly, so I can play all the download stuff I get and play it through the telly. So there you go. So I got absolutely stacks of space for saving stuff, because there's gigabytes everywhere. I must have gigabytes, isn't it? Right, let's go and see if we got traffic lights going or just green still. And so far so good, it's stayed green. I'm going to leave it on that for a little while. Hello Mystic! Good morning to you, sir. Chris 3D hails. Like it. A complaint to Chief Exec yesterday. Can you tip up street light opposite so we can see to put our key in the door? Oh God. Now, we're all LED here now, so I don't know how much that saves us, the council. I should imagine quite a bit. When it was first put in, when we looked out of our windows, it looked really weird, because you had no sort of light going down but nothing going up, whereas before you sort of got a glow round, I suppose you'd call it. So it's obviously good for night star watchers and all that sort of stuff. Dark sky, isn't it? I think they call it. Work? What's work? There's only one. Well, that's 2 people that we know on here that work. Well, 3, because Anthony was on. So we've got Anthony, Mystic, and Andy, all workers. You keep the countries going. Each country going, boys. It's looking good. It looks like it's the laptop all the way. Then we're coming up to the time where it's been going off the last 2 days this week. It was about 10 to 5 to. And as I said at the beginning, if it does go off today, that might be it. The only thing I've got going to try next is StreamYard. You keep the coffee flowing. I could do with you then, because I love coffee. I drink coffee all day long, and sometimes into the night. Yeah, I'm moving. Yeah. It's more central now. Oh, yeah, my daughter Carol, she's got 2 days off, so we went out, as I said, we went shopping today, and when we got back, and I went in the sitting room after starting some printing off. Hi Alan, afternoon mate. Hello Chris. Oh no, that's what you're saying to me. Only 5 likes, come on boys, hit the like button please. It's only half of you. Yeah, well, John Lewis's is reopening the shop in the new shopping centre in town. And in the toy department, they're running the Flying Scotsman in a, well, we don't know if it's a layout or what, but it's supposed to be the Flying Scotsman's on a layout of some sort. So whether it's just they've just put down a circle or whatever, we don't know. So she's got a driving lesson at 9:30 to 11:30. I'm to be ready by 11:30 for when she's finished, and we're going straight in before the kids come out of school, or hopefully get there before the kids get out of school. So that's my plan for tomorrow afternoon, and I'm actually going to film it. So there you go. I'll have a video for Tuesday anyway. What's that? Alan and Lee, what was that? Alright, yeah, right. So there you go, CBE. CBE? Oh, right. I'm an OBE. Horrible bastard. Exactly. Right. Any other train news? I haven't seen an 800 go through. Not surprising, I suppose. But they apparently are now getting them, a lot of them, back online. Or on the rails, should I say. So that's good news. Not that I want one. Not until later, next year probably, when I'll first use one. Tony OBE. Right, what else we got to do? I don't know if I've done any printing. I'm actually printing. Now this one's wrong, but this, I tried to show this yesterday, I think. This is part of the, there we go again, I forgot the name, the viaduct in Harry Potter. That's part of the, that's going to be the front part. Then I'm going to have longer, wider ones on the back. They do bend, but I'm actually making ones now that will be slightly thinner and will bend easier. And I'm hoping to, if it works out, because this is my very own drawing sort of thing. So if it works, I'll hopefully start getting the viaduct done. Hi Carl, I missed you coming in there, mate. I was looking here, there and everywhere, but not at the wording. Right, it's still staying green, so definitely something wrong the other way. Never mind. I might see if I can get it. I'll try what Daniel said and think about the graphics card or something. I actually want to build up another computer because I need something newer. Ben, yeah, I forgot from yesterday. My memory is terrible, and I knew it was something like Mac or something at the front, and I sort of had half in my head what it was, but I still couldn't get it out. Oh God, I have to write it down or something. Anyway, going around on the track is one of my favourite engines. It's the that one, the Deltic prototype. Oh, there you go. Hello LNER 1946, who is, now I should have his name written down, but I haven't. Yes I have. Glenn. Alright Glenn. Well, today, tomorrow, and what's today? Till the 16th, isn't it? 13th to the 16th of May, the Severn Valley Railway have got a diesel gala on. Now, they have put on the rail webcom thingy place, have put on extra webcams. So there must be about 8 webcams for the Severn Valley Railway, and I've got quite a few shots of screenshots at the moment, but I was still doing them as just before I came on. I was trying to think. There's class 52, I think it is. One I got two of anyway. They had one of those running in maroon. Very impressive. But it's diesel, not steam. I don't know when the steam ones are. But as of Monday, we've got most of them back, I think, back working. So hopefully they'll earn some money to keep themselves, you know, able to run onwards. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon. I'll be back on the webcams and every now and again take a screenshot. And then, as I say, tomorrow it will be live from now. I'm going to John Lewis's, and I'll hopefully, if it's a layout, I'll possibly do a bit of filming. If it's not a layout, I probably won't bother. Class 20? No, not the class 20. I know what a 20 is. It's a Western Region one. Now I'm trying to think of the names. Bembo was one of mine. Sort of a bulldog type nose. It's like pushed in. They're fairly short. I'm trying to think of the name of the other one. I can't remember if it's not a warship class. Hi Leslie, good afternoon mate. Come on, hit the like button. We're up to 11, thank you. That's better. 11, that's brilliant. It was mine was stuck on 5. That's why I was like, what's going on? Oh right, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to, hopefully that's still running about when I finish this. Could be, yeah, that's it. I think Angels class 52. I know it's something like 50. Well, no, it wasn't 50. Is that the warship class 50? Class 52? I don't know if I've got one. No, they're in different boxes, not out. Hopefully, as I say, I know I keep saying this, but things always seem to happen. I've already started trying to lay the track, so hopefully, and what I'm hoping to do this weekend, I can't do the station because I've got to get rid of a load of boxes and extend the layout because of where the hatch is. So I'm going to have to I want to work from the station exit, if you like, to the points and that, so the ovals can come round. I want to try and get that sorted this weekend. That's another job I've got to try and finish off doing. But I've got flexi track, so it shouldn't be too hard. But my track laying and other people's track laying will be completely different. Mine will be rubbish. Just the lawn to do when it stops raining. Grass is wet. That's what you want, isn't it? Buy a goat. Goat and sheep. Saves all that bother. Yeah. DCC to me is brilliant. I've seen one class 20. There was a 47 around, but I never saw it. I'm sure it's a 37, but I could be wrong. That I saw as well, which no one mentioned in the text and that. Yeah, I need to run a train, even if it's only up and down. It seems ages since I actually, well, admittedly I did do a couple of weeks back, I did have Hogswalks blowing its hooter and stuff. There you go. Yeah, but goats are better. They really munch through it. half an hour and it stayed green because as I say, I'm keeping it on so I can see. So definitely was the computer then, which is a blow, but never mind. And doesn't know. There's the school kids starting to come out. In fact, no, that's the oldest ones. I missed the younger ones, the noisy ones. What gauge is that going to be? Oh, here we go. Daniel. How many 66? I've only got 166. And that's a Bachmann. That was my first Bachmann. That was a birthday present, I think, from Shirley. And I can't even remember if I sounded it. I think I've sounded it now. Not certain. Still 00. Right, good. Keep the 00 gauge going. Let's get rid of all these N gauge guys and 009s and whatever's. 66. Yeah, you said that, I think, a couple of videos back, or one video back, where you and I can't remember the girl's name now. And I've got, I watch her, Susanna. That's it. Yeah, my Flexi Chuck's code 100. How many have you got then, Alan? You must have a fair few. Now, I wish my eyes and hands could do N. I mean, the size now I've got room for, I mean, N would be massive. As O, it's 00, it's not, you know, 14. No, I've got one of them, the 10 bit. Nah. What's that one there? Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm not buying no locos until I've started. Even though I still want to get all the A4s, I'm not buying any more now, or any other locos, unless a bargain really comes up for something. Until I've got my track laid now. That's it. That's a definite. I'm well over half getting this station printed, so hopefully, admittedly, if I had both printers, it would be a lot better. Hopefully, I reckon it's good, because I'm only down to one printer now. I think it's going to be at least another week, if not longer, and actually all the printing done. Then I might, as I say, if this computer's a waste of time being here, I'll get rid of that out of here and just keep my laptop in here, which I can just move out of the way. Now, they'll be what should we call it ones, won't they? Either their own or Bachmann. Although mine's a Bachmann, da 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 da, Bachmann. I'm not that keen on Bachmann. Yeah, I know. I know. I used to say I can't afford to get any more this month. Next stream, I've just bought another A4. Nah. There. The thing is, after seeing that, I can't remember whose it was now that had trouble with. He bought two and had trouble with both of them. That really did put me off getting them. They're probably all right now, but I just don't know. They are Bachmann, even though they're Hattons, aren't they? I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know what livery I'd have now either, because I've got the EWS, which is I wanted anyway. No. The only thing that if I bought at the moment, and I don't know what class it is. Yeah. Okay. The only thing, the one I like at the moment is it's a diesel DMU, but it's just the one carriage, and it's got all the fancy Scottish stuff on the side of it, like a bloke putting a bike in or something or other, and scenery, Scottish scenery, flags, I don't know. And that's the only one that sort of made me think of, like in the last couple of months, about buying. And I still might buy that one, and that's about the only one. Oh, I don't think this is print. Oh, I thought for a minute there's problems with this one, this print. I still think there's a bit, but never mind. It's only a trial. Hello Z, good morning to you. Hope you're well. Yeah. Yes, Carl. Trying to think. Someone, I think Carol came home and says, "Oh, you want to go and try this shop in just outside Falkirk, model shop." So I went on their website and they had that as a really good price. So I showed Shirley and she said, "Oh, that's nice." I don't know if it's a 108. I thought it was a 153, but I'm not that up on them. It's either 153, 152, something like that. So that's the only one I actually fancy at the moment. And I honestly haven't been on eBay and even looked at the A4s for over, right, probably 3 months now. It could be Alan. Honestly, I don't know. I'd have to look it up, and I can't be bothered doing it this time. It's too, that's like 95%. I don't think that looks right. It looks thicker than the one I've got. Do you know that? Where's the one I've done? I've lost it. I've lost my template. Beep beep beep. Who's nicked it? Oh, there. That definitely looks thicker than this. And it's supposed to bend more, and I don't think it's going to. It's supposed to be 1.5 millimeter, and this one's supposed to be 2 millimeter, and it looks, the one that's printing, it looks possibly 3 millimeter. What's it? Right. I don't know. I can't even remember now. Rainbow. I think it's Rainbow Models or something. Rainbow Railways. There we go. Falkirk. Website. I'll soon find out. Closes soon. What time's it? Falkirk must close at 5. Right, go back up. Right, DMUs, approve. It's Hornby, I know that. Hornby diesel electric locos, coaches. It'll be that one. I bet now that they've sold them all or something and then got any left, so I'm looking on this page all for nothing. Not looking good. Oh, there we go. Hey, I was actually right. It's a class 153 ScotRail ScotRail 153, and it's got a bike, then it's got a viaduct, then it's got 2 people on bikes, a bit of water and a castle, and a Highland Queue. Highland Queue. There you go. So it's a 153. So it wasn't far off, or it was bang on. I can't remember which it said there, 152 or 153. But I actually quite fancy that. I think there's going to be a murder. Taggart line. We need another murder in yours, Alan. There we go, 98%, it's just about there. So, what has anyone been up to? Anything really exciting this week? Surely, if he's around, has been doing something really exciting. Building benches? No, he was doing the road last time I saw him, wasn't he? The road that you have to go to low gear to get up. Very low gear. Oh, it's finished. There we go. Let's see how it's come out. I don't think it's very good, but never mind. Right. Doesn't look very good, but we'll see. I'm taking it off now. That definitely looks thicker. No, that is thicker. So whatever I've done it wrong. But never mind. The shape's the same, if nothing else. Just the thickness is wrong. And if I can get it off, where's me? Like, it's gone wrong in this corner, but never mind. It's got an extra bit there. And it won't come off. It's stuck. What's that? Oh, I'm still working on a challenge. No, I'm not good enough for any of these challenges. In fact, I've got nothing to show anyway. Jeremy stream. I've cut myself. God, this stupid thing. Get off. I'm really stuck in this bit. It might be thinner by the time I get it off. Mainly chasing trains. Blue Pullman. Transpennine. 808. 802. Azumas. Aren't the Azumas? Isn't that the? Is that the same as the 800s that are all grounded? What's that? Working on a small layout. No. Really. Vaccine 1. Town based joint act and war. Right. Look forward to that. Ooh, that sounded good. Right. So half of that gone. Use the bigger knife when I get to be safer. Who's away? Okay, Tony, take care, pal. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out if you haven't touched it already. Right. Get my fingers out of the way. Oh, I think I've done it there. Oh, half done it. Get the rest off with snips. When you can tell it's definitely not gone right because I can't get it off. If it had gone right, it'd come off a piece of cake. Right, so I say the thickness is wrong. Definitely. We'll have good video out by weekend. Yeah, it's twice as thick nearly. And it doesn't. Nah, definitely wrong. It's lots wrong in fact. But as I said, it's only a prototype. We have the power, we have the brains and that to get it better. Well, some people have. So, never mind. I've got weeks to go before I need it. I'm actually also trying to. I found me bridge, me ramps, but I don't think I'll use them. So I've got to build the bit to go up onto the viaduct, the ramp. At least I only have to do one because it's staying up in the air once it's up there until it gets to Hogsmeade. So it shouldn't be too bad. Sure, I can do that with just cardboard, in fact, probably. Right. Agent Orange, Chinese baked this on 800. Is that what's wrong, Alan, with these 800s? Well, you know, I've just heard that, you know, they got cracks, but I thought it'd be somewhere in the framework or something. Ah. Oh, right. I thought when you said about the whatchamacallits, the brakes and that, Chinese brakes, I thought that's where these cracks were coming or something. Suspension of bogies. Oh well. They're starting to get a lot of them back into service now anyway, so possibly the panic will be over by the week, next Monday. They'll need them back for the summer. People can't go abroad, they'll be wanting to go to Blackpool or other places. Oh, my coffee's going down really well today. Right, and still we have a green light. Now I'm not allowed to mention lighting, but I saw some decent lighting. IO, so it's off to work I go. Later all. Okay, John, take care, mate. Have a nice day at work. Yeah, they've got about 80. Is it 85? I think the Western Region's got of them. 85, 86, about that number. I teach them to get rid of. Well, admittedly, we got their Class 43, so I shouldn't say. They should have kept their Class 43s for a little bit longer. But I mean, 4 years. But after 4 years, anything can happen anyway. It's not exactly they're brand new. You have to have an MOT, don't forget, on a car at 3 years. And cars do not do the mileage the train does. So I reckon trains should have an MOT every after 2 years. Start getting them. I just thought of that. Cars for 3 years. Hello, the Yorkshire and Derbyshire train spotter. Good afternoon. Well, I guess you're English. We're all British, should I say? Nice to see someone new. Right, I can't see that it's going too fast for me. I can't remember it's that long back. I mean, when I did this video. But I can see we've got, I think that's a Class 90 or something. It's a Deltic DP1, and I'm trying to figure out what the other one is. It's obviously an A4 by the looks of it. Yeah. Alright, 43 castle sets are downgraded to run at 90 to 100 miles an hour. Alright. Too many bends up here for them to get anywhere near that, I would think. Although one went down an embankment a while back, so with one less probably. I don't know if they're fixing it or not. The day well, just nearly a fortnight ago, when I went for the eye test, coming back, we went through Haymarket Depot, or on the tram past a Haymarket Depot. There must have been about 8, 9, 10 of the motor and the actual motor parts of these A40, the 43s. I've never seen so many there. Used to see them, but just like one or two, but they were everywhere. So obviously, because they're not running so many trains, a lot of them are in the sheds, sort of thing. Been a good train spotters day there. Keep getting trams go backwards and forwards to get the numbers. So anything you can't see, you can only see one bit of it without going into it. There's where I used to go walking. It's right at the end of one part of it, and admittedly, when they first came here, they used to park two of these trains in this park, so you'd always get to see one full one and half another one. But I've been walking down to the centre, and I now don't think I'll ever go on any of the walks I used to. I'm knackered every time I walk anywhere now, and that's only because of COVID. Because before COVID, I used to walk from where I live now into town, walk round town and get a bus home. Now I'll be lucky to walk to the bus stop to get a bus. I've really stiffened up. I think a lot of it's because, you know, my leg muscles aren't obviously back yet, but I'm trying to keep getting out every day to at least go down to the shops if nothing else, and sometimes having to walk around a bit more than normal every time, you know. But we'll get there. Right, the weather hasn't changed, it's still horrible. Anything else new? Nah, nothing else new. Right, what time is it? 23. Another couple of minutes and I'm gonna belt off and make another cup of coffee and gonna have a rub down with a Sporting Life. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today after what's happening in the last few days. I wouldn't have expected most of you here. Hopefully using the laptop now has fixed the problem. And as I said, Daniel said about possibly getting a different graphics card. I might upgrade it. Drick, yeah, Drick weather. Hey, it's fucking pissing them. Right, just to think about it, he never said it, but don't forget on Friday night, Anthony is on at 8:30, and he's got a quiz, don't forget, and it's bloody hard. But then again, it's for $25 on whatever the equivalent is in pounds, so it's worth a go if you know anything about his cereal, isn't it? Cereal. His Western cereal. Matt Clark, trained detective. And on Sunday we have Lee at 5 o'clock with his American friends mainly, doing their modelling live. And yep. Drink, blooming steroids. Magic. Right, I'm going to belt off now. As I say, thanks very much for coming on today. I didn't expect everyone here. I'm quite glad to even got a few today actually. So tell your friends we're back, and hopefully for good, for a while anyway, until I start walking miles. Okie dokie, bye, take care. Thanks everyone for coming, as I say.